Damn, son, fucking take 9. Alright, let's start from the ground up. Hi, you're probably confused why I'm making a video about this topic with little to no editing and probably 9, 10, or 11 ground up takes at this point as I read from my script. Because my fucking god, I have a sudden understanding of how hard scripted content can actually be, and not just, a stream of its own. So you've probably seen a tweet by someone who may or may not be paying for their Twitter checkmark saying that people moving to Blue Sky are shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to the AI topic, which starts off as a very clear lack of understanding the whole picture and only really touching on the small part of the bigger problem that comes with Twitter. The reason people are moving en masse over to Blue Sky from Twitter is because the recent changes to blocks, as well as a massive unspoken change to the terms of service being the final straw for many people. Governments are moving to block it, and it's likely to be blocked by app stores soon because they're violating their terms of service too. And some people genuinely care more about their safety as well as their sanity online in a very toxic platform that is only getting worse as functions are being stripped away in rapid succession. While saying that Blue Sky will be subject to AI scraping is true, yes, there's a matter of when the government finally moves, which will probably take forever at this point, because we all know how the US government moves. They will likely give retroactive protections and force removals handed to them at some point, which is something the world's most divorced man has stripped away, like the block button, and likely more features in the future. That's going to be a jump cut, or I'm just going to leave it in a raw. Who gives a fuck? We're playing it wild today. Anyway, so saying that people are screwing themselves over by exercising their right to not use a platform feels more like a plea to not leave a sinking ship than an actual, informative statement. And sure, people with far more legal authority have talked about this and made video essays longer and probably better edited than mine. And sure, people with far more legal authority have talked about this topic in a way that feels less like a please don't move and more like a be aware of what you're subjecting yourself to and understand your rights. Others taking bits and pieces of said topic and ignoring a greater picture of why people are moving feels like it's encroaching dangerously on the same level of potential misinformation that has become commonplace in the internet today. Unfortunately, mind you, I'm not saying this is misinformation, I'm simply saying that it's just a statement that's taking only bits and pieces. If it takes less time to read it on someone's tweet, then they're probably going to stick to that than actually go do some research. So if you plan to stand on Twitter, more power to you. You have the right to be there and deal with what comes with it. And if you're planning to move to Blue Sky, even more power to you. You are exercising your right to use a platform and you're speaking with your wallet and not with your mouth. But frankly, you should probably understand what risks you're subjecting yourself to, like the addition of more AI models coming and scraping your data, but also understand that there are potentially measures that you can use that will give you rights in the future. But please, do take the time to understand the whole picture instead of part of it, and as with many topics, do spend even a little bit more time than reading somebody's tweet on Twitter, or Blue Sky for that matter, to just understand the greater subject. The legal masses, legal mind, I'm sure legal, plenty of other people who have more authoritative statements on this, as well as better understanding of the topic than even I, will be speaking on it either by now or in the very near future. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I stream on Twitch. I'm not streaming today. Just check my fucking Blue Sky at this point, or Twitter if you're still on there somehow. Hi, future editing me here. Just so y'all know, if this comes off as a little bit as talking down to y'all, that's not my intention. And if this is not a needed statement, just completely ignore it. I'm not exactly the best at conveying my tone in my words. Anyways, thanks for watching.